Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing SBG Cork City. Please welcome to the ring, Abanoub Fairs.
In his last fight against Keelan McAlean.
SBG Swords. Please welcome to the ring, Kamil Wincenciak.
He's got the opportunity tonight. Fairs, as we said, MMA debut is in the blue, and Kamil is in the red.
Both men trying to gauge distance early here. Fairs looks very light on his feet.
And you got to think Kamil is probably going to have a look, and he's going to test the takedown offense straight away.
Straight hook combination from Kamil.
He's happy to exchange hands for the moment.
Both men throwing feints, trying to gauge some sort of reaction from their opponent. Both men incredibly calm.
Yeah, you can see it. Both have good experience. Fairs plenty of experience in a ring, but in K1 Muay Thai bout, so they're not going to be fazed by the experience here under the bright lights at CRC. A little bit of a feeling out process, more so, Phil. And Fairs just range finding, peppering that jab.
Pop that jab off a little bit harder there.
Big right hand landed in the hooks there by Kamil Wincenciak, and gets it close to distance and tags Fairs with a left hook as well.
Both men landing heavy shots now. They're no longer feeling each other out.
And Fairs just gave Kamil a nod to say, oh yeah, you want to throw down, let's do this.
A little bit of marking up on the nose of Kamil.
And Fairs thrown plenty of head movement and feints just to give Kamil different looks. Kamil just
changing levels there.
Showing him the option of the takedown, just to see how Fairs react to it.
When Fairs wants to, he pops that jab off with electrifying speed.
Fairs is starting to walk Kamil down, and he's really bringing the fight, starting to talk as well to Kamil. I'll bring it back to the fight, Phil, with Loughran. This is something that Kamil has dealt with before. Footwork movement, fast hands, trash talking.
He may just be looking for an opportunity to land that beautiful right. But I like what Fairs is doing with the jab. Slow, slow, quick, slow, slow, quick. When he does choose to throw it quick, he really commits to it. It's a real stinging jab.
Wincenciak's trying with a long right hand, but Fairs had his right to big right hand.
He dropped him!
That was a big right hand, and the striker just got struck. And Kamil Wincenciak.
What has this man got in his hands?
Fairs just tried to clinch, tried to get his composure back, but Kamil landed the biggest shot of the fight, and
he just took the respect from Fairs there.
And Kamil just needs to be careful. Shot selection here, slow it down. But that was a big right hand that put Fairs on his back. And that might check the ego a little bit of Fairs. Fairs was starting to take over in the takedown and maybe getting overconfident. And Kamil Wincenciak earned respect instantly. Beautiful right hand.
All fairly even. All fairly even until that point. And then just beautiful timing on it.
And here we are, we just see Wincenciak flown forward, lands a couple of big right hands. And you can, earlier in the fight, it's a big looping right hand. And you might say, Fairs maybe was caught a little square going backwards, but it was still a big telling shot. The biggest shot landed of the fight so far, but it was almost as Fairs has got too comfortable, Phil.
Yeah, he was caught square going back, but he was caught square going back because Kamil was forcing him back.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see a slightly more respectful Fairs going into the second round. Guard might be a little bit higher, maybe not so much to the showmanship. But Chris Fields is surely saying to Kamil, you're in this fight, you deserve to be in it. Let's see more of the same.
But this as well, bring it back to his last fight and the last loss. He was in a position where he's now in a position, surely he's winning this fight. He's up. Let's keep it going. Stay composed. Don't do anything crazy.
Keep the concentration, yeah.
But Fairs, knowing the young man, he'll want that back. You see him starting fast, letting the hands go, getting that head off center line.
Goes for the head kick, quick jab.
Urgency certainly in the corner of Abanoub Fairs. He's really looking eager at the start of the second.
Yeah, may look to up the tempo in this, has come out. shooting sharp from the get-go.
I'd like to see him use his kicks more. Plenty of kicks in there. Work the low leg kicks. That could open up some of his shots on top as well. Show a variety. He's shown plenty of fates at Kamil. Kamil isn't buying a ticket for that raffle. And it's Fairs with the double underhooks.
Needs to be wary not to get thrown here. Hip through style. Kamil thought about it. Good knee to the body on the break from Fairs.
Worth mentioning there as well, a big training partner of Kamil will be Ian Gary. So big young man. He would have been used to being in them type of exchanges in the gym.
Changing levels well as Kamil. May look to change level and throw that looping overhand again.
But
Fake
again,
the takedown over the top.
The second round has started with Fairs leading the dance, closing the distance. Kamil just nods that kick off, shrugs it off.
Oh, uppercut, hook combination from Fairs.
Fairs starting to get loose again, and
Kamil closing the distance.
Kamil will have to make Fairs think again and go, yeah, remember I put you down.
May look to step out for the hip throw again.
That was just below the belt. So, Marius Thomasson will just give Kamil 5 minutes here.
Sends Fairs into the neutral corner.
As we're just looking on the replay here. Yep. Don't need to see that too often.
Now, if you could stop replaying that, that'd be great. Whoa.
So, Marius just give Kamil plenty of time. And we're back underway. And again, Fairs, that was unintentional. It was just in the clinch. He will be warned just to watch his shots. Kamil changes levels.
Almost has him down. May look to stand up again. Fairs doing well to push the head down. Hips in.
Good hips
sprawl
by
defense.
Excellent hips by Fairs. Excellent hips.
And that's got to give Fairs confidence. Kamil's a strong, compact wrestler, and knowing he can stuff the takedown, we may see Fairs open up even further with the strikes now.
And Kamil just dives down, looking again. This time he gets it down.
But Fairs nearly up again. Kamil looking to solidify the position here before landing strikes.
Just sitting in the half guard, and will we see what the trend of tonight so far? He's just looking to pin that right arm down as well. Good work by Fairs just to get his arm back out of that position.
Kamil needs to square off ever so slightly if he can. Keeping the hips nice and low, not allowing Fairs any space with which to work.
Plenty of shoulder pressure as well. And that's the end of the second round. So, Fairs, coming into that second round, Phil, it looked like he was eager. He wanted to get that knockdown back.
Yep.
He was throwing fast hands, plenty of head movements, landing some good shots. Kamil got the takedowns, initiated the takedowns, but there was a big stop takedown as well. Heavy hips by Fairs, and we're just seeing a beautiful high kick thrown up as well, and a nice short left hand as well. Abanoub Fairs really showcasing some good striking, but as well, that takedown, that was excellent takedown defense as well by the young man from Cork.
Yeah, Fairs definitely landed the greater frequency of strikes. But then again, it comes to an issue of scoring. Is it the frequency of strikes or how much impetus you put on that takedown? Unfortunately, Kamil didn't have enough time to work with the takedown, but it definitely scored.
It could be for all the marbles here in the third round. Could be one apiece.
Potentially on a knife edge here. And both men are going to know that ours are the corners, so they're going to be saying, go out, give it everything, 3 minutes to win the fight.
A touch of gloves, and Fairs again, energetic, light on his feet, peppering that jab. He changes levels and takes Kamil Wincenciak down. Beautiful work by Fairs.
Takes it back, may look to slam. Wow.
And Fairs needs to be careful, could go off the top.
He's very high on the back here.
Kamil looking to sneak out the back door. He has done.
Kamil very calm, taking his time here. May look to turn into Fairs. Just needs to sneak that leg out and he's in side control. Dominant position here from Kamil.
Sitting in side control now, and Fairs may have paid the price for trying to initiate the takedown. Wincenciak, heavy top game.
Yeah, real strong shoulder pressure from Kamil here.
And again, that's going to stifle the breathing and Fairs and really tire him out. Fairs doing well to get recovered, got it back to half guard. Excellent work.
But I'd like to see Kamil stuff a little here, posture and strike, work the body perhaps, score some points.
Just maybe trying to hold on and maybe look for the stand-up, but Mariusz Tomasat will see that Kamil Wincenciak is working on top.
Kamil may sneak out again and the side control. Just needs to pop that knee through and could potentially be a mount.
Just coming up the halfway stage of the third and final round. And this could be a big stage of the fight.
That guard's open.
And Kamil looking to slide his knee and
sort of three-quarter mount position.
Progress into full mount. He's got it.
Big strikes.
And Fairs, to his credit, trying
Traps
to get out of
wrist.
there.
This could be it. Traps the wrist. Mariusz Tomasat's looking at it.
Seen it off. Kamil Wincenciak tastes victory for the first time. I noticed, Phil, in that transition, he trapped the wrist of Fairs, allowing him to, he wasn't able to protect himself. A couple of shots landed on top. Mariusz Tomasat seen enough. Excellent stop, but a big win for Kamil Wincenciak.
Beautiful awareness, as you say. He isolated the wrist, which meant he could land his strikes, and also meant that Forrest wasn't able to posture up on that. So he's taken one of the posts away from Forrest. Beautiful, beautiful jiu-jitsu from Kamil, getting his first win in amateur MMA. Well done, young man.
And you gotta say, it's nothing against Fairs. Great young fighter. He really showcased some skills, but you gotta feel good for Kamil here. Me and you have called a lot of his fights, Phil, and you know, to finally see him on the end of a win, it's good to see. A good young fighter. As we said, his record doesn't do him justice, but an excellent performance with it all on the line going into the third round as well. But let's make that win official with your MC, Mr. Terry Kanda.
Gentlemen, referee called a stop to this bout at 1 minute 48 seconds of round number 3, declaring a winner by ground and pound, fighting out of the red corner,